this video, I am going to be discussing my strategy about playing Fortnite. Because obviously in the other two videos, I have not said anything. You may have been wondering what I've been Over here, I want to get the chest as fast as possible, so that I can then shoot down there. Or I'll move over here because I can clearly see enemies and I want to try to get an early kill as fast as possible. And I see at most 2 to 3 enemies down there. And by placing this, you stop fall damage, which is a big hitter in the early game. I'm throwing grenades just instantly, which I did. So he was trying to build up to me, which I had to use my pump to try to stop him from building up. Now, I'm lucky he didn't hit me once. I don't have bandages right now. I just have 2 shield potions. Next thing I want to do is move around my inventory to make sure I can have my shotgun and my assault rifle next to each other. I'm gonna search for more chests. I decided not to pick up the suppressed pistol because I'd much rather have a shotgun and AR rather than another weapon like that. I'd rather have the assault rifle, the burst assault rifle rather, than the common grade assault rifle, because the burst AR can produce higher damage faster than the common. Now I'm just looting the entire place, trying to look for any sort of loot that I may have missed in the area. And one of the key parts of this game is ammo. So you want to try to get as much ammo as you possibly can in the early game, so you don't really need to worry about it when you're fighting in the circle at the end. Now, I'm not a huge builder like other people that you may see on the internet, but I still like to do a quick 1x1 with stairs. So I don't really need to harvest any more resources than I already have. Now, I remember seeing people here already, so creating stairs up and getting ready to snipe someone is an early strategy. There's another kill down with grenades. So I'm not entirely sure that that was the only guy, so I have to move in cautiously for the chance that there might be another person here. And also another thing that I have much more than other people is I would much rather have a tactical than a pump. It's just personal preference. Both are extremely good points. Now, I didn't pick up the scope AR because, well, most people already know it's bad, but how bad is it? Well, almost every shot that you shoot, it does about 25 damage. But it shoots half the speed of a burst. And so you're hitting maybe 50 damage in the time that the burst is already shot twice, which can hit much more damage than the scoped AR. But it's at a higher range, which you could just have a sniper for and do twice the damage. So right now it's not really that great of a weapon. In the future, if it gets buffed, it might be a little bit better. Possibly usable. But unless you really don't have any other weapons, there's not really any point to using it. So I wanted to grab a med kit over that slurp juice, because if you get wounded enough, especially at the late end of the game, slurp juice just isn't good enough. You're going to be taking too much damage too quickly, and you're not going to be able to heal up with just slurp juice. Minis are better if you're trying to regain your shields, but if you're trying to regain health, you really don't need it over time effect. So here, I think I just hurt someone, so I need to stick it out for a second. And now, I don't really care if I did hear someone, because now I've just got to make the circle as fast as possible. Now's the waiting game, where I will hide in buildings and wait for things to happen. So that's the next circle. It's a long distance, which means at 2 minutes I'm going to have to start running out immediately again. So that was an easy kill. He was running out of the storm, and he was the guy I kind of knew wasn't fatal. Now, he should have built, but he didn't. It doesn't make too much sense, but that's his own fault. He also had a blue AR, which is much better than a green burst. Now I'm on the run, though. I've got less than 2 minutes to get all the way over past retail, which is a very long distance to be running. Especially since I don't have a jump pad to help me along that path. So the next thing you want to do is when you're running, try to do a serpentine movement. That way it's much harder for a sniper to shoot. Also, I just saw that thing being built, which means that there's a person in there. Somewhere. There they are. There's 2 people fighting. So now what I want to do is wait for him to get the loot. And I'm just going to throw 1 egg. Now I wait. Now it's a waiting game. wait a game, I mean, it's time to push, because I don't have enough time. So he's running at the same speed that I am running. So that's really annoying because I hit 7 on a headshot, which should have been a lot more, but well, he just got karma'd, which is hilarious. Well, that's the end of my strategy. If you guys want me to make more videos like this, I'll gladly make more strategy videos on Fortnite. Thanks for watching.